preference to be able to not run the guy over in front of you.
All the Fords. Oh, Mears back there turned around, got into Noah Gragson. This could be a caution right here.
Here, right here, looking left.
Well, let's see if they get away. Nobody behind them on the racetrack. So plenty of time for them to get clear, and we could stay green.
Doesn't look the best.
Cole Custer is the leader from Bowman, Dillon, Byron, and Wallace.
They're stuck down here, guys.
And caution is waved.
There it is.
Well, and what that does is it allows the guys that are
on Mears right back here.
Casey Mears, Noah Gragson.
Yeah, just got in there too hot, locked the brakes up, tried to avoid the 4-car, lost control of the back, and that's where the contact came from. But that's that
green. This is interesting. Casey Mears' car is stuck in the mud. You'd normally have to get a wreck or a rollback, but not anymore. Watch this. Up we go.
That's cool. First time I've seen that.
Yeah, it's the it's the Baja kit.
Yes.
Well, we had so many problems with caution.
Still out there, door.
It's a great time move getting into turn 1, shooting to that bottom, right to the lead. Good job, Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace was 12th on the restart. He is up front.
Oh, he's wrecking.
Around goes Wallace, and in the wall goes Byron Buscher. And at least one other car. I think that's Chandler Smith.
I think it is Chandler Smith.
Oh.
It looks like some splitter damage on the bottom of that car.
And that's exactly what we've been talking about. Those moments that are not your fault. And it's just a push gone wrong right here, and it collected a few cars.
In front of the 3-car. Here this train comes. Boom, right there. Turn him sideways. Gets sideways again and finishes him off.
And Austin Dillon can see that coming, but Chris Buscher could not see the distance to the back bumper of Bubba Wallace's car. So he thinks he's doing the right thing by continuing to push, but ultimately it doesn't let the 3-car slow down enough to not hit him too hard.
Whoa, look at Corey LaJoie on that bottom, and unfortunately right in the lap of Chandler Smith on that outside. Not as bad as it could have been, but that's a lot of front end damage, particularly down on the front of the splitter. Look at this ride. Woohoo, hold on to it. It's one too many times. There's the flaps, saving it, saving that car. Those came up, kept it right on
there.
There
it is.
That new A-pillar flap to keep those cars on the ground, and did its job.
I love that kind of
Fantastic.
stuff.
Roush for his 4th dual win. Ryan Blaney won one of these in 2018.
Got out quite a bit here. Big surge coming on the outside.
Brad Keselowski in the 6th, a dual winner 4 years ago.
And we always talk about the Penske teamwork. I think we'll see the same thing from that bottom row from those RFK cars, because Corey LaJoie, all he wants to do is get into this race, but that top lane is surging.
Well, they're also together. Look at the chain. I talk about this all the time. Links in the chain.
Oh, crash!
And it's LaJoie!
And he hits hard up into the turn 3 wall.
Oh, no. Where's Chandler Smith? Here he comes back there in the back. You can see him.
Good flag here.
Caution is out.
Yeah. Nice job, guys.
Logano to the flag under the caution. Joey Logano. Ryan Blaney. And Will in this last lap and a half moves you up 1 row in the 500 field, and you pick your pit sooner. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Well, who's it going to be? Who's going to pull out a line first? You see those first 2 cars with a massive push from Carson Hocevar to the back bumper of that 9.
5's going to have an option right here.
5's going to have an option right here, and he's going to get a run on this 77 car. And he chooses to be in the back bumper of Carson Hocevar.
Thought he might move and McDowell might go with him, but no, they hold station.
It sure seems like these guys are committed to each other to at least get off the exit at turn 4 with the Chevrolets.
Bell to the bottom for Toyota.
Wanting more, too. Thought better of it. Got back in line.
Off turn 4 for the final time.
Move from Larson to the inside.
Chase Elliott.
Stay up.
Now it's a 3-time dual winner.
But, you know, it's not. Oh, there goes Cletus McFarland spinning out towards the inside wall. He's going to hit it.
Hard hit on that inside wall. Cletus McFarland goes around and brings out the first caution and mows the grass.
Right up in the front. Just got loose. And that is, Joey, you know that section of the racetrack, if you've got wheel into the truck right there, as you get about 3/4 of the way around the corner, if that truck is tight and all of a sudden the truck will get loose with those little bumps and everything right there, and as the track transitions, it's just a characteristic of this racetrack in that section.
Let's take another look at that from the overhead shot.
See him right underneath Stuart Friesen. Just that one wiggle, kind of catches it, lifts, but then, you know, Gio has nowhere to go, and you know, you can only slow up so much. You get trucks all around you.
So where is Tony Stewart? Let's check in with his radio and what he's dealing with. Carson Hocevar, we had been talking about him as well. He got shuffled.
Oh,
we got trucks in the wall. That's the 98.
Is that Tony Stewart?
Yeah.
Jake Garcia, Tony Stewart in the 25 involved there.
Oh.
Big wiggle right into him. Obviously, Tony couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, and that's the same part of the racetrack that Cletus McFarland wrecked in earlier. He just got loose right there and overcorrected.
Big overcorrection. I mean, I said it, right? That is a tough spot, and you see Stuart Friesen with some damage there on the right front headlight as well. That part of the racetrack is just, truck gets light. There's no grip. And if your truck's handling a little bit off, it's just going to get exaggerated as you come off the corner.
Yeah, and you see Jake right there in the middle of the pack. So just really easy if you get yourself in the wrong position right there. And just in the middle in general, the truck is just going to be light on his feet and just stepped out from underneath him right there.
Competitive truck, and this makes it all worth it, right? He has a shot at a win.
And I believe this is a little bit different, right? Like I think.
Oh, here we go.
Around they go. The 77 Carson Hocevar.
Keep going.
The
He's
way
had
it
his
spun out, I
issues
wonder if there's
tonight.
another flat.
It's a left
tire.
rear flat. Yep.
Keep going.
Yeah, it is.
We're still green and we just turned yellow. Caution is out.
Whoa.
Great save.
And it's off of turn 4 again. That area is just, it's a slick spot.
Oh my gosh, 77,
Oh,
Carson
he's
Hocevar.
gonna go for another spin.
Contact with Butcher. He goes around. Is he gonna keep this truck clean again?
Well, he kept his truck clean. The only thing I'm worried about with Carson Hocevar is how many more tires he has sitting in the pits.
He was 3 laps down there. Going down the middle here, shuffling out. And
Yeah, well, and
No.
I think sometimes, you know, I know you want to be up there in the middle of racing, and at some point there has to be a little bit of thought process that has to go in with being.
Hilgeman Racing. Time at Jesse. Oh, around goes the one truck. That is Taylor Gray. Collects the 26.
Lock it down.
3 trucks involved. Dawson
Left front
Sutton.
headlight, everything back to the door.
Spencer
Hit
Boyd.
super hard.
Caution is out for the 6th time.
And you see the 88 truck is to the left side of that one truck and just grazes the bumper. And when you go across the bumper like that, sometimes it just grabs them and spins them out like it did in this situation.
Taylor Gray has those white gloves on. I love when you guys wear white gloves. It's so easy to watch how hard you're working in there. And here they come. Green flag in the air. It's NASCAR overtime.
When you want to get everything that you can, because you want to be in position in case you get back to this white flag, and because after that you just never know how it's going to work out.
Gio Ruggiero, to your point, Joey, those Toyotas working together on the outside. John Hunter Nemechek just behind him.
When you see the 16 truck break off the back bumper of that 7, you see the
they're gonna go
momentum
3 wide
that
back
it
there.
breaks. And now they're going to get 3 wide. And that inside lane is completely broken up.
Cole Butcher in the 13, guys, he got hung out and he just dropped all the way to the back. Here comes John Hunter Nemechek.
And John Hunter, he's been fast all night, and here he's going to get right in front of McDowell. McDowell's going to say, no, I don't think so. Oh, he's going to spin.
Around goes McDowell. He collects 1 truck in that chaos. Will we stay green, guys?
They're still green.
White flag is in the air. It is the final lap.
See a big run on the bottom right here. John Hunter.
John Hunter's going to have a huge run.
Now, everything that the leaders didn't want to happen happened. They got separated. But that front pack is a lot smaller than what it was. So
Here comes the run.
Guys, Caden Honeycutt in that 11. Gio Ruggiero goes to the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek through the middle. He's got a great push.
Not over yet.
John Hunter Nemechek They're still tapping behind him. Can they keep it clean? Off turn 4.
Bottom.
That was a late block to the bottom.
The 27th running.
He's going to get to his outside. They're going to his inside.
Oh! 4 wide across the
Chandler
checkered flag.
Smith.
Chandler Smith.
At the very end. Unbelievable. He stayed on the bottom. They all went up.
Don't look at the scoring pylon right now. It is unofficial, but Chandler Smith is celebrating on the radio.
No one's lifting. I mean, that's one of those things that's so sketchy coming to the checkered flag in Daytona because everybody is wide open. No one's lifting for anything. And somehow they all stayed straight.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Meanwhile, the 23-year-old.
First car to the outside, and Jack Wood is going to bail out on him and Sean Corr with Tyrell trying to protect. Wood up the middle. Look out!
Oh, no.
Tyrell goes around on the back straightaway.
Doing a nice job. Lock it down. Get that car stopped. Brad Smith, that's his teammate Thomas Annunziato. The 72 is outside.
You see that the lettering is already off the tire. He knows he has a problem. He pulls down to the bottom. This left rear tire is going to end up going flat. That's
with the lettering gone, he probably rubbed up against somebody at some point.
bit of a pusher behind them.
And it looks as though we've got ourselves a caution. Yellow flag is out, and it's problems for Presley Sora. Sora, making his ARCA Daytona debut, has spun to draw caution number 4. Back underway with
Annunziato wants to get close to the front of the field as well.
Caution is out at Daytona and the General Tire 200, and the feel-good story that was the return of Allie Owens is going to end after a mechanical problem resulted to a crash on the approach to turn number 1, wiping out her hopes of a solid result as well as the Kimmel Racing organization. Here's what happened.
Yeah, watch the smoke here just past the start-finish line. This looks like the engine is going to go. She was running up in the top 10, doing such a fantastic job. She gets out of the way, but there's certainly oil under the rear tires. Unfortunately, Sean Corr is going to get a piece of that as well.
That's a big hit. You know, we saw the window net down and safety workers were giving thumbs up, so that's always a good sign preliminarily at least. And yeah, it's a shame. Obviously, a great run going, and you know, whether you got oil all over the tires, don't know if the brakes work or not. Cletus missing that as well. Might have a good shot from that car, but pretty heavy impact.
Parade the bottom line.
But there's no room on the bottom for him to get in, so his only shot right now looks like to be on the outside pushing Daniel Dye.
And Gustine Jake Finch.
Oh, Annunziato's around and hard into the wall.
I think he got a push, maybe from Jason Kitzmiller. I caught a glimpse of it.
We're going to have another restart after this.
Air.
Jake Finch able to get a great jump.
Contact mid-pack. That was Willie Mullins who got knocked around. He stays straight. We stay under green.
See, this inside line just a little bit tighter. Obviously knows ahead for the outside, but where these runs are going to manage in the back straightaway here is where it's going to be super important for Jake Finch, Gustine, who's going to have control coming to the wet flag.
Yeah, hard side drafts too from that outside line.
5 rows of cars, all starting to push and shove on the back straightaway. Finch is sideways. Around he goes, and Dean goes with him. The pack continues to try to navigate by, and both cars are going to just barely be able to avoid getting collected by Moore. Getting the launch.
Big launch by Gio Ruggiero. This is going to set this inside lane up really well as you continue to see Jack Wood fall back. Second car in line's clear. Bowman's almost clear now as well.
See if they can get a little energy going on that outside line. It's going to be awfully hard to catch those fast cars on the inside.
And this is it. This is the final lap. Gio Ruggiero's looking in his mirror, seeing what runs is going to be coming at him and also what he's going to have to block, manage the gaps. As we see this outside lane going to wreck.
Tim Richmond goes around. He's on the back straightaway. Single car spin for now.
They're out of the way. They're out of the way of the racetrack. We're still green.
This inside lane's really tight.
Daniel Dye on the back bumper of Gio Ruggiero looking for his first career ARCA win.
Look at Bowman, look to the outside.
Bowman goes up top. Raz goes with him. Gio's going to have to try to block them both as they come to the line. Gio Ruggiero wins the General Tire 200.
Let him run in 2026.
Cut.
A little bit of a late start.
Oh, we got to check out the back. Jeremy Clemens has spun around.
Brennan Poole, you see right there in the 44.
And just like that, the wheel-in caution lights are on here at Daytona.
Anthony Alfredo there in the 4 car had a bunch of damage. He was putting that car, Mason Maggio, a ton of front-end damage. These stack-ups that we see often.
Take a look and see exactly what happens. Right here on the start, you see a couple of gaps here on some of these guys. Maggio right there, that pink and white car.
And it's the gaps you just mentioned. Those are, you don't want to have that, especially because when you're 2x2 like this and tucked up the rear bumper of another car, you can't see any of those in front of you. There's acceleration. So when you get this accordion effect, it happens almost in an instant where you feel like you've just run into the car in front, but the checkup happened 4 or 5 rows ahead of you.
Green. Up, stacking a little bit, stacking on the bottom. Stay up, keep coming, keep coming. Inside the 5.
The most unfortunate part of this is that it really doesn't matter when it's first lap, right? It's okay. You're gonna catch him when you get to turn 1 anyway, even if you have the gaps.
Just the Tableau onboard camera. Creed.
I'm telling you, it's so impressive with Sammy Smith how he can get hung out, gets right back in line, and is able to get back into position. Oh, Corey Day's around.
Day shoots out of line. Trying to keep it off. Just a little bit.
You're good.
So lucky right there. A little bit of damage, but I think he's going to be able to continue with that.
We stay green. Race can pan out.
Oh, you see he pushed up a little bit and had to put some wheel in it.
And we saw this in the truck race last night. This track has continued to lose grip, and off of turn 4 is just the toughest corner around here. The track flattens out. You still have wheel in it, and it just snaps on you at times. You have to be cognizant of that.
Final lap, stage 1. Austin Hill has led 27 of the first 29. He's been dominant like he always is here. Won stage 1 and stage 2 a year ago. His teammate Jesse Love.
Sammy Smith.
There's Sammy Smith around. Crash behind the leaders. Caution is out, and that's how we will end stage number 1. Austin Hill with a green and white checkered flag. He sees the caution as well. Major damage here for the 19 of Gio Ruggiero.
So we take another look at this wreck here. So Sammy Smith tries to get down the bottom here. The car gets a little loose, and then at that point, he's not clear. Sam Mayer still tries to get to the bottom.
Well, and in Sam Mayer's defense, when you get to that point, you almost get drawn into the car. You start rolling out, but you can't because there's someone behind you. It's almost like
right there, you see the loose. He got loose once. And at that point, Sam can't really back out anymore. He's just hoping you can gather it up.
I think it's a great example, Parker, for all watching to see how on edge the car is already all. It just takes such a small contact to get those cars loose. But Sammy, you see him driving it inside of there. There's not a lot of damage to the 8 car. He came out about as well as anybody in this wreck.
No, the worst end of it
was
19. Yeah, Gio Ruggiero and Nick Sanchez there. We saw this hood sitting on the racetrack. I think we're going to get a chance to see. There it goes. That's Luke Fenhouse. Oh, boy. Is it ever coming back? Allgaier to put himself at the front of the bottom. So we go on board, look at this. It's just really tight.
You saw it side by side. Big crash after the cycle of green flag pit stops. 4th caution of the night for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series here at Daytona, and it took out some really fast cars that had a real shot to get it done tonight.
So we get a replay here. It's down into turn 1. Oh, see maybe coming down on Jeb Burton there, and Sam Mayer takes a big shot into Brendan Jones. And then Sam is coming up the racetrack here as Natalie Decker, I believe that is. Yep. Oh.
You know, Sieg was right there where all that started, and I'm not sure he got real heavy damage.
Yeah, it looked like Jeb was kind of holding his line right there. I don't know if Ryan knew that he was inside of him, but started to slide down just a little bit. Oh, Sam Mayer gets Brandon Jones. You see Jeremy Clements come in there. You can't stop. When you watch this, one thing that you can't see on the screen is how much oil is all over the track. You hit the brakes, and the brakes work, but the tires just don't stick to the track. Can't slow. Oh, man, that's a late hit.
Really late.
Yeah.
Daytona with 21 to go.
Pushed him way out there. He'll back up the Blaine Perkins here down the backstretch, try and generate another one of those runs.
Just in a perfect position right there. That was a great decision to come down get 4 tires. I love that Chad Haney made that call for him so he could hear it in his voice and has now put his driver back. Best position of anybody in the race.
William Sawalich, Corey Day involved. Caution number 5, the Burtons. Jeb and Harrison collected.
Stay up.
LeVar Scott there as well.
Well, Parker, let's take a look back and see what started all this heading down into turn 3. Oh, it just looks like
bad tap. The cars are so unsettled right there. William Sawalich was in 8th at the time. Looked like Corey Day maybe just seemed like he was in his left rear a little bit.
And I want you to watch Raja Karuth. He's going to be just behind this, and he gets into it a little bit, but I want you to watch how good of a job he does. He has a little contact here. Watch him slow down, though. All these cars are wrecking in front of him. He's still slowing down. Look, Sawalich is actually going to pass him back, go in the wrong direction. Perfect job by him to get slowed down, save that car. He's got a little damage to the nose, but great job in that environment.
Justin Allgaier. Austin clears them. He does. It was the only move that was going to work. We saw him try it early in the race. Oh, Raja gets into Carson Kvapil.
And here we go, another crash. Hocevar going for a slide. Raja Karuth gets a piece.
As we look back at the replay here, Raja Karuth was back in 10th, about 5 cars back to the top lane.
I think he got a big shove from Hocevar,
yeah,
which got him then turned sideways, and then you're just kind of along for the ride.
Here we go, one more time.
Austin had his hand out the window to try and instruct Brennan Poole when to go. Brennan's there.
Both of them hooked up on the front row. You see the 2 connected.
Big shove out there on Sammy Smith.
Can they stay connected? That's the key here.
Allgaier hanging in that inside lane. Kvapil going wide in the 1. Everybody tucked together down the back straightaway.
Look at the 1 car on the outside. Looks just like Poole on the last restart.
Oh, that totally erased the run from the outside. Brennan Poole pushes Austin Hill out. They got it detached down into 3.
But you don't want to get too far out because you become a setting duck for everybody else that's coming.
Those front 4 in a great position right here. See Brennan trying to get to the outside of Austin Hill. We've seen nobody be able to do that all day long.
Loose there. White flag is out, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Next flag ends the race. Austin Hill trying to finish it.
Gosh, if the 7 can get connected to Brennan Poole, can he give him enough of a push to get him up beside? They've come disconnected now.
Brennan's got to back up here. There's plenty of time. Back it up.
So hard to do.
Here's the push.
So hard to do.
Here's
Jordan Anderson is there. Ryan Sieg is there. Big push for Justin Allgaier. Here comes Jordan Anderson in the 32.
Wow, what a run by the 32 on the inside, but they've pushed Austin Hill out now.
Who does Sieg push here? Could they generate enough?
7's in a great position if they can stay locked together.
Off of turn 4. This is it at Daytona. Here comes Austin Hill. He gets his 4th victory at the World Center of Racing. What a finish.
For that corner.
Oh, we got a wreck. BJ McLeod's around. Right rear tires down. William Byron back here behind McLeod. McLeod goes around to 40, hits the wall too. Justin Allgaier, he hits it, but you see with that right front, William Byron hitting pretty hard, and then you'll see in the back, lower right, with Noah having a lot of trouble with his left rear. They stack up. I would say the front damage from Casey Mears was
probably can go somewhere around lap, maybe around lap 50, somewhere in that neighborhood, maybe 55.
That's not an on-purpose pit. It's going to merge back on. That is Keselowski. Maybe, I think he got loose off of 4, had trouble, Kevin.
Watch the 6.
Kyle Busch way sideways, got into him. Holy cow.
Pit stop break. Zane Smith came in, had a problem with a wrench in the front end. Now here is John Hunter Nemechek at the bottom of the screen. He's going to lock it up, and big slide. There's a spinner coming on to pit road. It's Jimmy Johnson. Now he's in the pit box, so it's a legal stop. It's not pretty, but it's legal. Then Ty Gibbs had an issue where they had
an angle where you can really see the momentum shifts go from the outside to the inside.
Oh, goes Allgaier around, and he takes Gilliland with him, and they pile up behind him.
Denny Hamlin pulled up in front of him, wasn't clear, not clear.
Gilliland's 34 got hit at least 3 different times.
You see right there, I mean, once Hamlin gets in that position and goes for it on the outside, now he's got them all stacked up behind him, and he's pushing. The 40 is a little bit slow with that block. That's all it takes. Happens that fast.
There's the Hunt brothers on board from Joey Logano. Denny Hamlin, the Toyota Racing Cam.
Trying to get points. You never know who else is going to fall out of this thing.
All right, we will roll under caution to the end of stage number 2. Bubba Wallace will be the second stage winner over Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, John Hunter Nemechek, and Riley Herbst after a 20-car pileup that begins right here at the front of the field.
.311. Don't forget, this McDowell's looking for a caution. He still is your leader, folks. Hasn't pitted yet. He needs a caution quick, and there it is. Not yet. Is it out? 20's in trouble. Right front damage, big time.
Hard hit for Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell.
No caution yet.
Caution.
There it is.
You're going to see this car right back here of Corey Heim. He's going to get in the back of Denny Hamlin and shoot him into the right side of Christopher Bell. Man, John Hunter Nemechek got lucky he didn't get hooked in the left rear. But that was just a push gone.
This is one lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
This is the one you want to lead. If the caution comes out, it's over.
Hocevar in the wall, turned around in front of the field. Around goes Jones. Ricky Stenhouse to the front. Elliott around the outside.
Still green.
Reddick on the bottom. Reddick, Elliott.
The help's on the outside. Here comes Chase Elliott. Can it be?
Yeah,
Chase Elliott.
Stuck in the middle with no help.
Zane Smith with him. On the bottom is Tyler Reddick. They come up single file. Zane Smith's going to have one shot at Chase Elliott, NASCAR champion, most popular driver, trying for the win, and Reddick to the top side. He's got help. Riley Herbst, his teammate. Reddick drops to the bottom. Alongside Elliott, in the wall goes Herbst, and Tyler Reddick comes to the line.
Wow.
A shower of sparks behind him.
Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Didn't really hear of him all day long until the last lap.
White flag. One more. Coming back no matter what. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake. Field's coming by the right side. Field wreck behind us. Keep coming if we can. I can't see you now.
This is when it could have all gone to heck in a handbasket right here.
Well, it could have all gone to heck in a handbasket. We were riding around 30 laps, 3 wide.
Yeah, exactly.
At what point were we going to wreck?
Listen, there were a million opportunities.
Probably 5 different winners of this race within the last half lap. And then things went sideways for several as Tyler Reddick beats Ricky Stenhouse to the checkered flag. Joey Logano gets shoved across the line in 3rd, and everybody else is piled up. 9 cars within 0.3 of a second of the winner. and every one of those in it to win it, right to the flag.